We are for political solution of all the ethnic issues prevailing in the Northeast India and also for rest of the country. In that regard, the problems raised by the border organizations has been looked into by the Government of India, and this piece of legislation has been brought in by the government. But while saying so, I would like to say that while solving a particular problem, more problems should not be created in other parts. The social balances, the political equilibrium in Northeast is in such a delicate state that if certain actions are taken without seeing its consequential and subsequential effect, that may engineer a serious social disorder which may be detrimental to the national interest. While we support that there should be an autonomous territorial council for the borders, it should not infringe upon the rights and privileges of the indigenous hill tribals in the Karbi and North Kachar hills. And this is exactly is going to happen because of the consequential effect of certain provisions of this bill. Deputy Speaker, sir, you are aware, in Assam there are two-tier tribal system, unlike rest of the country. Some of the tribals are categorized as scheduled tribe plains, that means those tribals living in the Brahmaputra valleys, valley districts. And though they are called scheduled tribe plains, and the tribals living in the hills are scheduled tribe hills, and reservation system is likewise, there is two category of reservation system which is not found in rest of the country. And this has got long historical, economic, social and political background that I do not want to go. It has to do, it is connected with the Partial Excluded Area Act of 1885 and subsequently about the debates in Constituent Assembly, and subsequently this was categorized that way. Now this bill is going to dismantle the scheduled tribe plains and scheduled tribe hills system. So when I pointed it out to government and to different political parties, everybody agreed to it that the scheduled tribe hills should not be disturbed. The list of scheduled tribe hills of the Karbi and North Kachar hills should not be disturbed. And if we go by the report, because this bill was scrutinized by the Departmental Standing Committee of Home Affairs. The Departmental Standing Committee in its 102nd report, which was submitted in this House, in page number 4 and 5 at para 8 to 11, has categorically, Government of India, they have assured the Standing Committee that these provisions will be amended in the bill, and this amendment will come as a miscellaneous provisions in the bill. That was the provision made to the Standing Committee at para 8, 8.1, 9, para 10 and para 11. And with that amendment, with assurance of that amendment, the Standing Committee cleared it and that report was placed in the Parliament. But now I have seen that those amendments have not come. So I seek clarifications from the Honorable Minister moving the bill, that why the commitment given to me, while the commitment given to the Standing Committee of bringing amendment so that the scheduled tribe hills and scheduled tribe plains, that two-tier reservation system will not be disturbed, that commitment was not adhered to. I seek a clarification from the Honorable Minister in this regard. Secondly, sir, this Article 244A, because this bill has got so many consequential effects. There is exclusive provisions in the constitutions, that is Article 244A. This particular provision is exclusively and specifically applicable only to the hill districts of Assam, that is Karbi and NC hills. And this is an enabling provisions, enabling the Parliament to create an autonomous state within the state of Assam, comprising only these two hill districts. And these two hill districts, all political parties, all students' organizations, all youth organizations, all the people are demanding last 15 years that this Article 244A, which is a solemn commitment given by the Parliament of the India to these hill districts that an autonomous state shall be created, that should be granted immediately. Government of India has so far not responded to it, but now I have seen that this Bodo Territorial Area Council, this area has been now tagged with part 1 of the table appended to the para 20 of the 6th schedule. So this enabling provision will now be applicable to the Boroland area also, which honorable member have said has got a mixed demography. It is a mixed demography. I am not saying that it is completely tribal or completely non-tribal. Everybody has agreed that it is an area of mixed demography. Even to apply 6th schedule, there are problems. That is why 6th schedule have to be amended and special provision have to be added to so that non-tribal populations are taken care of. So in such a new area with mixed demography, now this new area you are taking it with a hill area which is exclusively inhabited by the hill tribe area, and for which a particular commitment is there by this August House that an autonomous state can be created. I was saying that since last 17 years, the people of Karbi Anglong and North Kachar Hills, the hill districts of Assam, have been demanding the implementation of Article 244A, that is the creation of an autonomous state. And this particular article and particular provision is exclusively and specifically applicable only to the hill districts of Assam. And the demand is under considerations of the Government of India. And by virtue of this 6th Schedule Constitution Amendment Bill, the entire Bodoland Territorial Area Council has been now brought under the purview of the Article 244A. That means for all practical purpose, Government of India is creating two provisions of autonomous state within the state of Assam. I am not sure whether this was a part of the agreement with BLT or not, I am not sure. But by consequential action of this bill, you have created a provision. Previously there was provision of only one autonomous state comprising Karbi Anglong and North Kachar Hills. Now you have brought Bodoland Autonomous Council area also under the provision of autonomous state, that is 244A. So I want a categorical commitment from Government of India that while considering the demand of the hill districts, because this is a specific area inhabited by the hill tribals, there is no demographic problem, there is no problem of boundary, there is no problem of demarcations. So while considering autonomous state demand of this clear-cut area, clearly defined area, you should not say at that time that if we give you autonomous state, we will have to give the autonomous state to Bodoland also, which has got a mixed demography. That argument should not be there. So I want a clarification from Government of India that by diluting the exclusive provision of 244A, they should not deny the indigenous hill tribal people the right of autonomous statehood.